What's up? How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm calm, dude. Like, we're back at it on YouTube again. Shout out to all our loyal YouTube subscribers and to the new ones that are here. Shout out. Thank you so much for actually taking the time of your day to start this podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for being here with us. We really appreciate your time. We're glad that even though we haven't been around for a while, you stuck around.
That's true. Tell us why, Lefa. Tell us why we haven't been around.
The reason why we haven't been around and basically we didn't make an upload on YouTube. Well, yeah, on YouTube for a while, but an upload in general last week is purely because of Joao Miruo.
Wait, what?
And you shouldn't find this hard to believe because it's always his fault anyway, and he admits it.
Sin.
So if you were to not admit it this time, it would just be capery.
Sin. That is a sin. A sin, a very big sin. A very big one. What?
Whenever we're recording a podcast, I need to have something to drink, and now I just realized that I don't have anything to drink. So excuse me for a moment while Joao lies to you.
Listen, let me explain to you guys something, okay? So last week we actually recorded an episode for YouTube, for the fans, for the people subscribed, the loyal subscribers, the loyal listeners, the loyal viewers. But here's the thing. When we ended the recording and everything, Lefa tells me he accidentally deletes his video, right? So my video is all set already. You know, I'm finna record. I'm finna edit everything and have everything sorted. But Lefa deletes his video by accident, and now we have no content. And the last week we were running on a tight schedule. You get what I'm saying? The time that we allocated to record was the only time we had last week because we were busy with like a bunch of other church requirements. You know, church had like Dream Week and just conference and everything. So we couldn't record any other day. So we were literally just like, I bet it's just gonna have to be next week. And yes, that's why we are here. Okay, another week, another attempt at recording. Let's hope that this time Lefa does not delete this recording, okay? Because damn.
I'll tell you what, that was all a big bunch of the truth, honesty.
I love it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
That's exactly how it happened. But listen, I know that we're a week we're a week behind basically, but there's just so much to kind of recap on. First and foremost, 2 weeks ago we dropped the longest podcast that we've ever recorded, hitting 1 hour and 30 minutes, bro. We passed the 1 hour mark, okay? We even passed
the 30 minutes. It was the length of a football game. It was long. It was a football game with stoppage time.
With stoppage time. That's insane, bro. Like, we actually went that far. So, I'm actually extremely proud of us. But one thing that we literally, we put a little Easter egg inside the podcast, okay? We literally asked anybody that listened to the podcast for the longest time, for actually just listen to the full podcast as a whole, to just hit us up and let us know, because we want to give a special shout out to y'all, okay? To the first person that actually does it. So we actually got somebody that listened to the full podcast, and I just want to congratulate her and thank her so much for actually listening to the podcast. Mandisa, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. First and foremost,
what did she say, bro, when she told you about it? What did she say?
She
By the way, she didn't let me know. She DM'd Joao because we said if you watch the whole podcast, please DM us. Just find a way, email us, whatever. So she DM'd Joao. So I want to know exactly what did she say when she DM'd you.
Well, she just mentioned that she listened to the podcast, and she mentioned that I heard that you guys said that we need to let you guys know, and that was it. I mean, she just mentioned that, and there was nothing really much to it. Shout out to Mandisa. Your handle will be in the description, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's bro. I don't know what you want me to say, dude. I'm not
gonna. Ching ching.
There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say.
Yeah, I believe you. So again, thank you so much. Big shout outs to Mandisa. Listen. If you're a regular watcher of this podcast, really like to find out, let us know. You don't even have to let us know, just comment on the videos. And I know personally on my YouTube channel, by the way, I have a YouTube channel, the Lefa Life, down in the description below. on my YouTube channel, I already know who watches regularly just based on the comments. So like sometimes I'll meet someone and they'll introduce themselves to me and be like, I love your YouTube channel. My name is, for example, Mandisa. Okay, bad example. Tipo. And I'm like, whoa, Tipo, my whatever. And then they were like, yeah. I'm like, I see it in the comments.
Yeah,
so it's really cool to like, So just let us know in the comments.
Definitely, please do let us know in the comments. And if you're listening to this via audio, then shout out to you for actually just being loyal to the audio. But don't you want to see our pretty faces on YouTube? Come on, I know you do, but yeah. In any case, please subscribe.
I'll tell you what, on a completely unrelated note, Joel's been getting a lot of attention because of this podcast.
You know what,
like it's buzzing in the DMs, and like I said, completely unrelated, but it's buzzing in the DMs. My boy is just getting a whole lot of attention in this. It brings you to the question: why do we not see him going on dates? You know, why?
Bro, one pandemic at a time, okay? One pandemic at a
time. Oh my goodness, bro! This pandemic is over, bro. Honestly. At
people
this point,
it's not over.
if you catch it, then it's fine, bro. If you die, you die.
What?
No, I take that back. I take that.
I mean, damn.
But
no, but okay.
At this point,
I understand where you're coming from, because like I feel like a lot of people are over this pandemic, but this pandemic is not over. But one thing that I will say is,
hey, bro, like literally, what was it? I can't remember who it was. Oh yeah, my dad's cousin, so my aunt, literally died of COVID. Like,
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Like 3 weeks ago or something like that. No, it's chill. I only ever saw her like every couple of years, so it's not. But like, my dad had to go to the funeral. He went to the funeral last weekend or something like that. Mm-hmm. So it was like mad for me. I'm like, damn, that's still a thing. Like people still. Yeah.
Bro, it's because you're not hearing about it. I mean, the media's tired of, like, everybody's tired of hearing about COVID. Like, it's just, everybody wants to.
But it's mad, right? Because in America, and we're probably going to be speaking about America a lot in this podcast, the COVID is still well and truly alive. Like, it's not gone down by any means. Like, it's not like us and most countries around the world where they're on the other side of the curve and still the things are going down now. America literally just hit 200,000 deaths last week. Was it last week? Yeah, last week they hit 200,000 deaths, and to this day they haven't gone below 20,000 deaths. 20,000 new cases a day. Since the time that they hit 20,000 new cases a day for the first time. So 20,000 was our peak in South Africa. 20,000 was our peak. That was like when it was like bad.
Yeah.
And now we're like way on the other side of that. I doubt we're even at 2,000 cases a day. You know, but then there's still like, it's still fully a thing because they ignore it. They go like, it's like, because they treat it like it's over, it's not slowing down by any means. But the weird part about it is that when the rest of the world were like, okay, we're on the other side of COVID, we're good now, we can start opening up sports, right? No spectators, but like let's just open up sports, let's just play football, play cricket, play. America was like, oh, you're not gonna leave us behind. They're like, NBA, NFL, like all sports are back in America, even though they're not on the other side. They just assumed the position of the rest of the world, even though they're not in the same situation, I guess, if you will, as the rest of the world. It's just mad. Like, I love that country, America.
It's mad. America's mad. I mean, even now, like, I think it's evident now, like, how mad the country is because of the presidential debates now that's taking place between Joe Biden and
Joey Badass versus Tramzozo.
Oh, Tramzozo 2020.
Tramzozo.
No, we're. I mean, it's mad that like everything that's happening that side, bro. Like, I mean, the sports are back. Lakers are finna win. I mean, the championship this year.
Obviously.
What's it called? NFL is back. I mean, sports are back. It's exciting, but obviously the one thing is like you as the president and the country as a whole, you kind of have to make that decision of, does the economy plummet, or do we focus on like people's lives? And like another factor is also people's mental health, keeping them on lockdown. I mean, there's most reported suicides, and you know, there's just a lot of other factors when it comes to this. That's why I say that I can never really make a set decision. I'm happy that I'm not the person to make the decision, but individually, I think I'm gonna continue taking care of myself, because I believe in God, and I respect God and everything, but I know for a fact that He's also given me insight and knowledge for a reason. So I am not gonna go wild. You get what I'm saying? I'm still gonna take precaution. I'm still gonna do whatever I believe is necessary for me to stay healthy during these times. I mean, as I said before, bro. You may think the pandemic is not over, even if you're over it. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Bro. It is what it is.
Personally, okay, if you don't know this already, I've already caught COVID. I'm on the other side of that. Or that, I don't know, whatever. So personally, I'm kind of like, I'm not in the same boat as Joel, where like I'm taking care of myself and I'm like making sure that I'm like, of course when I'm in public I have my mask on, I sanitize and all that, but that's mostly for other people, because I know like I could touch something that has like, or someone could, and then next thing I'm taking it to another person. I don't necessarily need to have the virus in my body for me to transmit it from person to person. So I do still like do everything that's necessary for my but other like in terms of like disinfecting regularly touched surfaces in my place, I don't do that anymore.
You're tired. You're like, I got this.
Nah, I'm just like,
what's the worst thing that could happen?
My precautionary measures are more for other people. Like I don't want to spread it, so nobody's coming in here. So I'm not. There's no chance of me spreading it in here. So we good. We good at this.
Nah, but I hear you. I hear you, bro. But I mean, with all that, I mean, you've been you've been out, you've been relaxing and everything. So I have to ask, bro. I know we always ask on the podcast, like, I mean, first of all, how's your girl? Okay, number one. Number two, bro, I've always wanted to ask you, what is the craziest, and I don't know if we've actually discussed this, but like, what is the worst date that you've had? But like from your side, not like, like the other person's flop, but like what's your biggest flop in terms of like a date? Like what is the biggest thing that has happened that is a flop on the date that you've been on? Like have you tripped and fell in front of the girl? Have you like what's the biggest flop?
I'm not sure I've had like I haven't been on too many dates, first of all, but I do remember one date that was like pretty bad, but let me just tell you how my girl is. My girl is great. Okay, cool.
My girl's great.
So I've been on one pretty bad date. We went to, it wasn't like a bad date, really enjoyed ourselves, but just in terms of like how I planned it, I didn't plan it the best way. So we were gonna go to Bounce and have lunch. And now the importance, the order of events is very important here. Because I made it a date where we went to Bounce. And then we had dinner or lunch, late lunch.
Okay.
We should have a name for that, because we have like brunch, but we don't have. Anyway.
Okay.
Dinner. So we went to Bounce and like we were there for a full hour and we were like bouncing and we got sweaty, bro. Because like you really get ahead of yourself, you know what I'm saying? We got sweaty and all that stuff. We didn't have changing clothes and there's no way to shower, obviously. So and then now I had this dinner planned, and we ended up going to dinner like smelling like sweat, and obviously me more than her, because I'm male. She's female, so like it's not really that big of a chat to females.
Smells like princesses and like nice things, and yours
it smells like fairy dust when girls sweat. Whereas with me, it smells like a construction site. So it was horrible, bro. Like it was just bad on my part, bad planning on my part. Then like I said, we still enjoyed ourselves. Probably me more than her. But yeah, that's the worst date. What's yours?
And I think the worst thing, right? I think the worst thing about that whole situation is that like you guys must understand that like there's a certain amount of sweat that not even deodorant can help. Okay, like it's like
in fact it'll probably make it worse.
Exactly.
When there's a threshold frequency.
There's a threshold frequency, and once you've reached that point, it's like, alright, bro, like you mixing with things, like you are better off with just like your makwapa, like that's it. Like you were just better off with you just smelling bad. Yeah, dude. Like, but in any case, like on my ends, bro, like I think almost. Okay, I'm not saying almost every single date that I've been on has been terrible, but if you think about it, I'm still single, so every single date that I've been on has been a flop. You get what I'm saying? So like,
it hasn't been successful.
It hasn't been successful in that regard, but I would say that like I've had from my perspective, majority of my dates have been like really good. You get what I'm saying? On that regard, like I've had really good experience.
Or at least you think so.
Well, exactly. There's my problem. There's my problem. Like the success rate on my end is good, but like on the other person's end is bad. Like the one time, like I went to some like I think the one date I flopped because I didn't research the place. Like I hadn't been to that place. Just a quick word of advice: if you're going to go on a date, okay, make sure that you go to a place that you've either been to or you know for a fact is good, bro. Like it is perfect, okay? Like you know that like this place is proper, okay? So now I've had two occasions. I didn't even learn the first time, okay? 2 occasions where I literally like researched the place online the night before, and I was like, this place seems dope. It's not really like really very public place. I'm just gonna go there. One thing about me is that I don't really like going to like overly crowded places where I will see a lot of people that I know, because I don't like going on a date with somebody and like I have to greet like all my friends, or not like just people that I know. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Like, hey Joey, I watch your podcast. Then I have to like sign autographs and stuff. I don't want to do that, man. Like I just I mean,
hate that.
You know, like has that happened to you as well? If like I'm pretty sure. But
no. I'm not nearly as popular as you are, sir.
I'm not.
I'm not nearly as. You're on your own there.
Let me be humble, okay? But like, yeah, so basically, I've had that experience where like I'm literally driving around. Like I go to the place. The one time I went to this place, it's a Turkish place, bro. Hella weird. The menu, I don't recognize anything on the menu, bro. This girl's also looking at me and saying, man, this place, I don't recognize anything. She literally said, I don't recognize anything on the menu. And like me, I was literally looking at the menu like I knew what was going on. I was just looking for chicken, okay? Because when in doubt, just pick chicken. It'll be good, bro. Like I was so worried that this girl's gonna be like, nah. Dude, this girl literally had the guts to tell me, listen, Joey, this place, nah. Let's go somewhere else. Man, I was so happy. But you had to act nonchalant about it. It's like, oh, you want to go somewhere else? Oh, bet. Like, I really don't mind. Yeah. I'll drive us there. Meanwhile, I'm celebrating us leaving this place, bro. Like, bro, I am out, bro. I left, bro. We left.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
So, wait, are you done with this story?
Oh, yeah. That was it. I mean, that was one of the...
Okay, so I once went with my ex-girlfriend and I, who was my girlfriend at the time. It would be weird if I was going on a date with my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
That would be so awkward. Her and I, we went to Woodlands, right? And like, this is like high school vibes. Yeah. So we go to Woodlands, but this is our first date, like our very first date. And I brought like a ton of money, because like I didn't know how these things go. It was like it was our first date, but it was also my first date, right?
Oh snap! Damn.
So I saved up like hell, bro, for this date. I think
how much
went there with. It was just for lunch. We were just going out for lunch. Okay,
but how much did you carry? How much did you have on you?
Listen. Just lunch. I brought along 800 rand, right?
What?
So,
dude, are you nuts?
Yeah. So I brought 800 rand to a lunch, and it'd be understandable if we were going to a fancy place in Sandton or whatever for dinner. But this is literally just like lunch. It must have been a Sunday or a Saturday. Yeah. So we go to Woodlands, and it's like, again, it's also Woodlands. There's nothing. So we go to Woodlands. Now this is restaurants like by the. I don't know if it's a food court or something like that.
Yeah.
they're at Woodlands, and it's called Heat. This restaurant is called Heat.
Oh snap!
You see it?
Oh snap!
I'm like, we're obviously deciding on where to eat and all that stuff, and I see that place. I'm like, ooh, this place kind of looks nice for a date, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like first date. So we get there, and it's weird because they have like their menu outside. It's almost like they're telling you that like if you can't afford this place, just like there's a menu outside and you don't even have to come in. Just see if you can afford from outside. And I saw from the jump, oh snap, like, if we're gonna come in here, then like I'm literally just gonna I'm probably not gonna afford to tip the waiter. We're gonna come in here. So I'm like, oh snap. I'm seeing this thing and I'm already panicking, right? I'm a little keep panicking, but I'm like, keep it cool on the outside. We're always cool. Nothing phases us. Yeah. So we walk inside, and then we see like it's one of those restaurants where you have like the glasses with not serviettes, but like I guess they're serviettes, but like the whatever with the decorations, and like they make doves out of them, stuff. This is already on the table. Them type of restaurants. Yeah. And then she looks at me. She's like, "No, let's not. This ain't us." And in my heart, in my head, I was like, "Thank you, Jesus." I was like, "Just check out you have delivered me." And
wow.
So we walk out, and on the outside again, super cool. Yeah. If you think so, let's just. If you think so, I didn't want to leave. So cool. Let's go check something. We literally turned around and we went to Mug and Bean, bro. When I tell you that was like probably the cheapest date I've been on to date. Bro. I'm not even capping. So it's beautiful. Literally got myself a lasagna. It was like $80 or whatever. She got whatever she got, but. Why did I make mention of that? Or like the heat pots. In terms of when you were speaking about your story, I thought of that.
You thought of that.
So that was like a date that nearly went really bad. Like ended
bro,
up,
you know what the crazy thing is, right?
Really cool.
Like as you say that, bro, I'm actually thinking of this one date that I just completely forgot about, because maybe it's because I want to forget about the person. Jokes, okay, but I just completely forgot about this date, and it was actually the worst thing that I've ever done. Bro, so let me explain, bro. So now I'm like, I think I've been talking to this girl for a while now.
What's a while?
I say like a couple of months. I say like a good like 3-4 months. Oh yeah, I think 3 months or something like that. So like obviously I wanna like add, I wanna add. You know what I'm saying? I want it to like be. I want this next day to kind of be a reflection of what is to come if she does pick me to be her number one. You get me? Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to like, I'm like, alright, shot, Joey. You're gonna go all out. You're gonna get this done. Shot, bit, no problem, right? So now I'm like, alright. I think I just finished my Eng week, so I had to like organize everything in advance, because this girl was also planning on leaving and going back home like the week after or something like that. So I was like, I bet I'm gonna literally like just plan for everything. So now I'm planning and I'm like, okay, what would really like outdo myself? You get what I'm saying? I need to outdo myself. So now I'm thinking rooftop, sunset, chilled vibes, look good, that's it. You get what I'm saying? Short.
Yeah.
Bro, I organized this rooftop thing. Like I didn't really I just organized, okay, we're gonna get like like food, like takeaways and stuff like that. And we're gonna go on the rooftop and everything's going to be nice. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll organize everything to kind of like not a picnic, but like more of, yes, it is a picnic. Okay, I know how much like South African Twitter hates picnics, but like this was a picnic with a view. Okay, it is hella ping. Okay.
It's still a picnic though.
So yeah, it's still a picnic. Okay, fine. Okay, but like I mean, it really is like a rooftop type of picnic thing. In any case, I'm set.
That does sound nice.
Yeah, dude. So now I just tell her like, listen, just dress well. Dress like you always do, because I mean, you always dress well. You get me? But yeah, now I'm set. I'm set, bro. Like I'm so ready. I'm set. I'm like, I bet, let's get it done. So now, day off, bro. Like, I finished up the last few preps and stuff like that I needed to get done, and now I look at the weather, my guy. My man, does it not start raining, dude?
Oh,
It
yes.
starts
yes.
It started, and like, can I tell you something, right? I was so upset because I was like, I had never, okay, if I'm being honest, like, I'm thinking about it now. Back then, right? It had been a while since I felt this confident and good about a specific human being, bro. Like, I was literally like, wow, this person's Christian. Like, she matches, she literally ticks all of the box, not just that basic, are you Christian? Not just, oh, are you Christian? But like, she actually reads the Bible. She's actually like literally committed in
she's
that
on
sense.
fire,
Exactly. Like, I was just there like, this is proper. And then all the other banter and stuff that you need as well. I was like, bet, this is you, bro. This is you. It's gonna be me and you.
Yeah.
So when this flopped, I was so upset. I called restaurants, right? Bro, none of them are like open and stuff like that, bro. Bookings and stuff like that. Dude, did we not end up eating takeaways in my car? My car.
Goodness.
My car, bro. Like, legit, because I already, okay, by the time it was raining, like, because I wanted to save, I wanted to see if I could still save the date. I got takeaways, but like, I was like, I can't throw this away as well. And she just suggested, nah, let's just chill tonight, which is cool on her part as well. But like, I'm also just upset because I was like, man, I had this whole plan and she didn't even know about the whole plan. Bro, things were like looking promising, bro.
Maybe
like,
I would have told her, bro.
Dude,
Listen.
dude. But the thing is, you can't tell a girl what you plan to do. You have to tell her what you're going to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to.
I would have told her unless I had plans of still doing it.
Oh no.
If I had plans of still doing it, then I wouldn't tell her. But like, if I didn't, then I'd be like, listen, baby girl, I actually planned on taking you to Mount Everest just for a hike.
Yeah, but you know what the sad thing is? By the time I wanted to plan the next thing, things had already like fizzled out. And this is exactly what like so basically, like, she went home and like things just, you know, things just didn't work out.
Oh, I've had that. Jeez. That's the thing about like dating in varsity, though, isn't it? Like, I remember I was talking to this girl, and actually she played me, bro. No, but I'm saying this is closing. We're closing.
Yeah.
But it was she left like December, so the whole of December she was gone. She's Soto, so she went back to Joburg or Lesotho or both. Yeah, at some point she was moving in between.
Yeah.
So she goes home, and this is December, January, February, we're back in school, bro. And like the whole time we're talking and it's vibey and all that stuff. But then when like we meet again, like it's just off. It's not like when we didn't pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
And I saw, man. So that like fizzles out, like you said.
Bro.
But then like some months later, like maybe 4 months later, I see her posting her mans, right? And she's not only posting her mans, but she's posting her like their month anniversary. Turns out they started dating like early in the year. So like I don't know, it was like March or something like that.
Oh my
soul. That was like the anniversary. So I'm like, if it's March, then like obviously that February when we were fizzling out, you were already talking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all must have, I was hurt, bro. Yo, I was hurt.
That is sad.
It is what it is.
But you're happy now.
Thank you for watching, for listening or watching to our whatever, listening or watching our podcast. It's been an amazing experience. You know where to get us. It's Lefa, Joel Miru, and Sevenfold Studios on Instagram. Joel Miru, I don't know what forget the Twitter.
Yeah.
You know exactly where to find us. It's been an amazing experience. Like, comment, subscribe, because if you're watching this on YouTube. And until next time, keep doing the most with the Most High.